What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sarah Speaks, where we have conversations about faith, life, and everything in between. Happy new month. Yani, it's September. Hey, this 2019 has gone by so fast. Hey, yo. But happy new month. And like I told you guys last week, today I'm going to be talking about academics. And actually this whole month, I'll be having a sort of series about academics and school and lessons that I learned. Pretty much. And today, I'm giving you guys a story time of how I moved from being almost last in my class to being first in my class. So stick around.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay, so let me just start you guys from the beginning. For primary, I went to two schools, and I went to two schools because in between we moved house and we moved really far away, so I just had to move schools to a school that was closer to where we moved to. So in the first school that I was going to, I used to do pretty well ranks wise. So actually I'll be giving examples rank wise, not like grades, but rank wise in class. Yeah, I used to do well. I used to come and kifanya vibaya sana at, let's say, number 6 out of 50. You know, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. And then now when I moved school, I went to the other school, I found kids. I found children, and those kids in that school are just really smart. So I'd get the same marks that I used to get in my previous school, but I was just not top 10 anymore. But I used to be like up on number 13, 14, 15, and still out of like 50, 51, 52 per class. So I'd say it still wasn't bad, and I knew I was a smart person. I knew I wasn't stupid. Yes, I wasn't being number 1 or number 2, but I wasn't doing badly, so I cut myself some slack. Hey, then I went to high school. Bruh. Now high school is where now I learned some things are not very automatic. You actually have to work hard. The first exam I did in Form 1, you know that exam where everyone gets an A? Me, I wasn't those people. I didn't get an A. In fact, I did very badly in my class, and I remember we were 42. I was number 34, and I was like, hey, in your high school. And then in second term of the same year, I did even worse. I was number 38 out of 42.
Nitaambia nini watu?
Bruh, I remember my dad just looking at my report form and going like, yani umeshinda watu wanne. Okay. And he didn't even say anything. You know, in primary school, I was used to being told, you need to do better, you need to improve. He didn't even say anything. He was just like, yani umeshinda watu wanne. That really, that touched something. And in that term also, I think after my mom saw my results, she got really worried. She was like, no, we need to do something. So I started going for holiday tuition. Every time I'd come home, I'd go to holiday tuition, and that holiday tuition really played a big part in me improving in school because they made things seem achievable. They used to teach us with love. High school wanaendanga tu, yani they just used to go and go, even if you haven't gotten any shida yako. But at least in the tuition, they used to give us attention, so at least I used to improve a bit. And there's two instances where I had a wake-up call. So that second time where I was number 38, I remember when we did the assessment exam, ile mmefungwa tu shule, so you do an exam. For biology, I got my paper back and I had 04 out of 30. And that wasn't a hard paper. Me, I thought it was hard, but everyone else had gotten 28 out of 30, 29, 27, and I had a 04. Guys, Yani, I remember just seeing that paper and I remember telling myself, you're not stupid. Why are you getting these marks and you're not stupid? So after that, and then I went into holiday tuition, I think I just started becoming more aware of my performance in class. So after the first time I went for holiday tuition, we went back to school, and when we did the assessment exam, the first papers to come back were the math papers. So in fact, after we did the exam, you see how people usually discuss, hey, that paper was hard, that paper was hard. No one talked to me, because me, I was like the people who are number last. Why would anyone be sharing what they thought about the paper with me? No, I wasn't in that squad. Anyway, but me, I remember doing that math paper not feeling like it was hard. I was like, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that bad. And everyone else I came to learn were really like, that paper was the hardest paper ever. Oh my god, that paper was terrible. So when the papers came back, I remember there were only 2 people who had gotten 20 and above, and it was out of 30, that paper. And all the rest, like only like maybe 4 or 5 people had 19, 16, 15. All the rest had below 10, 06, 05, 09. Those were the marks people are getting. And the 2 people who got 20 and above, who? Our math genius in class, Sophie, and the other person was me. I got like a 20, it was actually a 20 out of 30. I remember these marks because they were very key in like making me switch my mentality. And once I got that paper and I'd gotten 20 out of 30, I remember thinking to myself, I'm actually pretty smart, you know, like I'm not stupid, so I shouldn't be getting these terrible marks that I've been getting. And to be fair, in my form 1, I just wasn't serious. My life would be wake up, go for prep, sleep, wake up, do classes, and in the classes half of them would be asleep. After classes, go for music fest rehearsal, or go watch people rehearse for drama fest, because I wasn't part of drama fest. Go watch them, come for prep time at night, do your assignments, sleep, or arrange your desk. That was my thing. Like I wasn't serious, to be fair. Like I just, if I put in more effort, I could do better. But anyway, so I got that 20 out of 30, and it really made me like think, you know, if I put in effort, I can actually do something. I started improving slowly by slowly. Of course, I didn't shoot from number 34 to number 1, no, but I started just going up, number 27, you know. And then we dropped subjects. Oh, praise God for dropping subjects. So I dropped the subjects that were weighing me down. Agriculture. Guys. Agriculture was just the worst. Anyway, I dropped subjects that I didn't want to do, and I remained with my core subjects, and then I chose the subjects that I wanted to do: history, music, and then now that was the game changer. I remember the first exam that we did after we dropped subjects, I became top 20 instantly. From being Uko number 30s, number 31, Uko shot up to being top 20. And guys didn't even believe it. You know, Aki people are just haters. Haters. People are just haters. You know, I remember when I was number 19, because of this chick, I remember very, very well. When we were doing calculations, because we were too anxious to wait for the rankings to come back, so we'd compile them ourselves. You know, wale wanahanga top 10. Wokona. See, we've already added from your papers. You know what you have, so they know this person is number 1, this person is number 2, this one. So when the official ranking comes, you're just verifying. And once they realized I was top 20, they were like, how? Like, how? Baka unasikia ni kama they want to take your papers and go verify that you didn't cheat or something. But I just taken my load off. Like, the things that were weighing me down, I just took them off. Anyway, so from there, I just started improving, going up. And then I got to Form 4. Form 4, second term, there was a rule in my school that if you're a Form 4, there's no way you could go participate in Music Fest or Drama Fest or in these funkies that used to take a lot of time in terms of rehearsal, in terms of time out of class. But who is Hulda? Me, I went. Because at Music Fest, I went for the entire week. And you know, Music Fest used to run from Tuesday all the way to Saturday. I went for all the days. But I'd done my math. I knew that I'll go for Music Fest, and then once I come back, MOOCs were scheduled to start on Monday. So we come back on Saturday, I start MOOCs on Monday. So I wouldn't have to face all the teachers who would be there judging me, telling me, why were you not in class last week? How dare you go for Music Festival and you're in Form 4? I had timed really, really nicely. And then they moved the exams. Oh my God, they moved the exams by a week. So I had to stay in class for an entire week of hearing all the teachers come in and being like, oh, so Mirudi.
Anayeingia sasa ni President Kingston. Anayeingia sasa ni President Kingston, ameamuka. Ndio kulauka.
Anyway, so I had to sit in for that week, and then I did my MOOCs exams. So please note, I had been out of class for a really long time during that Music Fest, because again, rehearsals, nini, and God bless Mrs. Helen Kinyua Aki. That is the reason why I'm doing music. She just used to encourage me. Alikuwa ananitetea, you go for Music Fest, go for these things. And she never ever like discouraged me like every other teacher. So Mrs. Helen Kinyua, if you ever see this, God bless you. Anyway, so I come back. I wasn't in class for a very long time, and we did our MOOCs. But then it was one of those times where the school ran out of money before we could finish this term. So people had to go home early. So we didn't go home with our results. So to let the home come out to do results too. So they had to compile the results when we had already closed, and then our parents would go get the results. So I remember that day. Actually, I don't know why. The human brain is so interesting, how we remember some things. I remember that day, I was walking home from tuition. Hey, I went for tuition religiously. My mom was like, we're not playing with this one. So I was walking home from holiday tuition, and then my mom sent me this very long emotional text. And I'd even forgotten that was the day to get the results. And she was just saying how I'm so proud of you. You've done so well. You've improved. I've seen you grow. Nini. So I was like, what's happening, Mom? Connie, what did I get? She tells me, you got this grade, but then you were number 9 in your class. The last time I was top 10 in my class was like in class 4. That wasn't even a thing for me anymore. I was top 10 in my class. As in, what? If you looked at my ranking in the stream, because we had 5 streams, and you look at my index number, because our index numbers were compiled by results from before, so my index number was not what I deserved, because it was taken at a dark time, you know. If you looked at my ranking in that MOOC exam and my index number, they were worlds apart. I was like, uko juu, yet my index number is anyway. So that happened, and I remember just going to school feeling so encouraged and telling myself, all these teachers, back at my chemistry teacher had cast me at it because I went for music festival. She was like, you'll fail, this music will take you nowhere. I was like, yeah, okay. And the one term that I wasn't in class because of music, I ended up doing the best in my entire high school. So praise Jesus. You know, so that happened, and it really encouraged me. So I went on to do my KCSE. I also surprised myself. I did well, and then I went into campus. That's another story for another day. And then after I did my campus, 4 years, I ended up graduating top of my class. And that day when I found out that I was top of my class, when I went to confirm my graduation details, and that Mrs. Iwana Odongo, she was just like, oh, but this is your score, and you're the only one with that score for this graduating class. I was like, what? I just remembered every time in my primary, every time in my high school that I felt less than, that I felt like I couldn't accomplish anything, that I felt a bit stupid, even though I knew I wasn't stupid. But I just was like, I know, maybe me, I'm just those people who will be kulaying huko number last throughout my high school and throughout my life. Maybe I'm just not smart, I'm not book smart, I'll just use my talent to make something out of myself. But graduating top of my class was very monumental for me, to be honest. It meant so much to me, and it encouraged me, not just in academics, but just in life. It helped me realize that however you start doesn't dictate how you finish. How many people do we know who like did poorly in high school or in primary school? People whose high school marks couldn't even take them to campus. They had to start from bridging, not even to do certificate or diploma. They had to bridge, then do a certificate course, diploma course, degree, then master's, PhD, and they end up doing so well. Or people who didn't even go to school, but they end up owning such fantastic businesses. So guys, this whole story time was just to encourage you that however you've started is not how you're going to finish. It doesn't dictate how your story ends. If you're lost now, career-wise, or you've been in school for the last 8 years, you're wondering when will I graduate, or maybe you're even in high school right now and you're just kulaying B's and C's in chemistry and math and and all these other tough subjects, and you're feeling me sijuangi, that one is not for me. Don't think like that. Just encourage yourself, work hard, and remember, wherever you are right now, it doesn't dictate your end. Actually, there's so many success stories of people who started really badly and ended up being very successful, who were number last in class but ended up doing very well in life, you know. So just feel encouraged. Like, you know, I encourage myself with my own academic history. So every time I feel like, you know, my colleagues are ahead of me, or this person is doing better than me and we started together, I just remember my own academic history and I'm like, it doesn't matter. People can start and you can catch up, or they can start even they'll putuka you and you'll catch up, or maybe you won't, but just stick to your journey and just keep encouraging yourself, because you can do it, you can do better, it's possible. So keep a positive mentality, keep working hard, and eventually you will see the fruit of your labor. I'm not even kidding, because please note, for my second term, I was number 38 out of 42, and I graduated top of my class. That's something to go by, you know. So feel encouraged. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching this video. And until next time, this is Sero.